I love horses because they're just beautiful animals. They have personality of their own, and I really enjoy the connection that a rider can have with that horse. And when you work together, you know, and you train with that animal and you teach them how to gallop and they get to the front of a race, it's a really satisfying feeling, to be part of that. I was born in Warrnambool, country of Victoria. Grew up in a small town called Wangoom. I started learning how to ride in a pony farm at the age of 10. We used to do trail ride along the Hopkins River in Warrnambool. Really great trainer there, John Lee, taught me how to ride. I had the benefit of a very good horsemanship there, and I was taught to ride all sorts of different ponies and understanding the animal, and my passion for horses has grown from there. I first got into racing at the age of 13. I started working for a racehorse trainer called Frank Byrne. I took out an apprenticeship and left school when I was 15 and left school in Year 9. So apprenticeship goes for 5 years. The first 2 years I stayed in Warrnambool. I probably had my first few wins riding for Frank Byrne. The second master I moved to was Jack Barling in Hamilton, and through his tutelage I really feel like I grew as a rider, and under his guidance I won the South Western District Premiership at the age of 18. I came to South Australia and did the last 12 months of my apprenticeship to Byron Cosmanis at Wolfville. I came to South Australia for 3 months to have a go at riding in the city meetings, and I've been here ever since. The association with Leon McDonald came about in 2003. I had been riding a little bit for Leon track work and getting a few occasional rides for him. His stable jockey at the time was unable to ride lightweight, so I'm very lucky being so short I can ride lightweights. And it really came about through a little mare called Debon. I won a race on her during the Adelaide Autumn Carnival called the St Ledger, and that qualified her for the Melbourne Cup. And that spring she got a run in the Melbourne Cup, and I became the first Australian woman to ride in the Melbourne Cup aboard Debon, and that sort of, from that day on, the relationship with Leon was cemented. I enjoy riding for Leon McDonald and co-trainer Andrew Glewis because I'm part of the team, and that involves riding track work 6 days a week. You know, I start the stables at 5 o'clock, and sometimes still going at 8:30 in the morning. I might ride 10 or 12 horses a morning. But being part of that is good for my fitness and good for my strength, and I get to know all the horses backwards, and really being part of that team and working out horses and seeing them progress. There's nothing better than having a young horse in the stable as a young horse, 2-year-old coming in, and then they get to race day and they win. It's a really satisfying part of my work, and quite often in the early mornings it will feel the beautiful mornings of the sunrise coming up above the Adelaide Hills, and it's probably one of the best parts of the day, I think, in the morning. And I'm going to be home at 9 o'clock some mornings, and I'm done for the day. I do have a few stable favourites. One of them is S.A. Raider, this bloke here. He's been around for a little while. And probably Rebel Raider, which is my biggest success in the saddle, was the VRC Derby in Melbourne, and he gave me that win. So he's one of my favourites as well.